The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, page 22. Nicholas gave that little snigger of his, and they returned to the settle to complete unfinished business. Tap, tap, tap. Absalom was back again.
Alison, dearest, that one kiss has fired such love in me that I shan't sleep a wink without your kissing me again.
Oh, make him be quiet, Nicholas, hissed Alison, and Nicholas smirked. Going to the window, he called through the shutters.
This must be the last, dear heart. Now close your eyes, won't you? You may kiss me now.
And edging onto the windowsill, he proffered Absalom the seat of his pants. Absalom was waiting for him. He had been to the forge and heated a branding iron in the blacksmith's fire. Now he stood brandishing it like the devil with his pitchfork. And as Nicholas's trousers came through the window, Absalom lunged. They heard the scream in Canterbury. Up in his barrel, the carpenter woke to hear the noise very much like the end of the world, and Nicholas's voice yelling, "Water! Water!" as he galloped around the room and fell over the settle.
"It's come! The rains have come!"
thought Oswald, and cut through the ropes tying his barrel to the roof, thinking to float away. He dropped like a stone, right on top of the settle, his wife, and the lodger. The cat, who had been sleeping in Oswald's lap, gave a yowl and leapt out of the window. It found the street full of neighbours tumbling out of their beds and out of their doors to find the cause of the commotion. The neighbours found Oswald, Nicholas, and Alison, the settle, a barrel, and a plentiful supply of bread and cheese, all squandered in a heap. The carpenter was shrieking,
"It's the end of the world! Swim for your lives!"
A trickle of smoke was still rising from the seat of the lodger's trousers. Who said what and whether they were believed I shan't ever know, for at this point the reeve came back with a tongue like a fly swat and demanded that the miller be disqualified from the competition. "He only told that story to spite me. I'm a carpenter, aren't I? I'm called Oswald, aren't I?" I thought he was going to chew the ears off his horse, he looked so aggrieved. Then the prioress Eglantine chimed in. "Oh, you've made me blush, Master Miller. Regardez, monsieur, je suis blushing," she exclaimed, fanning her snow-white cheeks. "By Saint Loy, what a coarse story!" She adjusted her wimple so that it sat well back on her forehead. "What we really want," she said coyly, "is a nice story about nice people. No one will mind me saying so, but if we start having stories about lower-class people, we're bound to end up with nasty stories like that. We want a finer sort of story altogether. Glowing phrases, uplifting thoughts. I'm sure there's someone here who can tell us a story in the grand style." The miller scowled at her. "Lower class of people indeed! I suppose you want stuff about princesses and heroic princes galloping about on chargers spouting bits of Latin. Prioress Eglantine sniffed. Fancy you knowing about romantic literature. A man of your low breeding.